Luka fought the culture, and the culture won. Let's talk a little bit about Luka Samanic. I haven't really been able to sit down and actually verbalize like how I'm feeling. I just did a quick video on my phone right in the moment and went live with you guys, but let me just talk about it a little bit. So Luka Samanic is a guy that I was actually really looking forward to. I was someone that was sitting back and continuously saying, yo, Luka can be that guy. Yo, Luka can do something. Yo, Luka can be something in this league, but we never really figured out what it could be. He has so many things in his arsenal. He was a switch army knife, but we never really got to see what is it that you're going to primary in. Let's just be honest. When you're an NBA player, there's something that you're going to primary in. Even someone like LeBron James, who's great at everything, pretty great at everything, he does have specialties. He's a chase down blocker, and his specialty is getting in the paint. Like, those are two of the biggest things that he can do. And when it came to Luka, we never really got to see what is it that you can do exceptionally well. And I don't even think that's it. Now, when I say that he went against the culture, this is what I mean. When you were at San Antonio, and this isn't anything that you haven't heard already, but you have to fight for your minutes. I know it's kind of a meme at this point, and oh, hey cat. I know it's a meme at this point, but we have to be completely real. You have to fight for minutes. You can't sit back and just expect the Spurs to play you because you're talented. And that's the vibe I started to get with Luka, especially that last game, that Magic game in the preseason. I mean, not even chasing down a easy fast break. Like, you could have at least contested the fast break, but freaking Joshua Primo, I mean, he's young. He gets it turned over. You got to protect your other players, man. You got to have your players back. And I think that that's what the Spurs saw and what they didn't like. Another thing too, and people pointed this out to me actually months ago, and I didn't even think about this one, but actually, do we recall Luka Samanic ever spending time with other players off the court? Now, I might be wrong, okay? I could be completely wrong, but every single player, especially young guys, even G League, we've seen them hang around other players. I don't know if Luka's not approachable once he got to the NBA. I know that in Croatia, that was kind of a hindrance on him, that they kept saying that he doesn't have like a high motor or whatever. But I'm wondering, did he even gel with the team at all? And I start to just think back, and this is very, Captain Hindsight, right? Like, I'm doing some Captain Hindsight stuff right here. But I start to think about, even before he was drafted, I made that video, like, is he the next Karolinko? And even in that video, I was like, man, I'm not seeing the defense. You're going to have to really step up on defense in that regard. But he started comparing himself to like Kevin Garnett, Kevin Durant, and Andre Karolinko. And I sit back and I wonder, was Luka a little too confident or a little arrogant? I don't know. I don't know. But the Spurs are so good at drafting. They're so good at picking the right guys. I just assume that Luka Samanic is a guy that they liked his character, and that comes first and foremost. But there's other things to the culture as well, and one of those things is fighting for your minutes. I don't see how in the life of me you could be with a team in the NBA, get the opportunity, and not chase down a fast break. That's something else. That's something mental. I don't understand that. But I will say this about Luka, because I'm not gonna fully just like dogpile on him, okay? Because I know a lot of Spurs fans are dogpiling on him. But look, he hasn't played a whole bunch, okay? His first season, 16 minutes. I'm sure the Spurs saw more stuff, behind the scenes in training camp, or so be it in practice or whatnot, and they just said, look, we had enough. But he played 3 games his rookie season, so that's not crazy. And then about 33 games this past season, which it wasn't great. And I'll say this about him. This is one positive thing. During the preseason, I did see snippets of him being aggressive. I saw it. He was trying to get rebounds at times. He was playing pretty decent defense at times. It's just so weird and mind-boggling to me that a guy who not too long ago compared himself to Andre Karolinko, a primary defender, and he's not willing to chase down. I'm not going to be able to get over that. And I think that that was something that a lot of Spurs fans saw. And I think that that might have been just the nail on the coffin for him. And yeah, I don't know, man. Look, I just wanted to make a video and just give my thoughts on the Luka Samanic situation after I had some time to actually think about it and see what's going on. And I think that's part of it, man. I think the biggest thing is that he fought against what the Spurs are about. He fought against the culture, and the culture is going to always win. And it was kind of a wake-up call for me, and I'm sure other Spurs fans, and I'm sure Spurs players, that no one's job is guaranteed on this team. I think we sit back and we're so accustomed to these projects that we get that end up becoming very good players or very solid players, that we kind of see it as a video game, or we see it as a movie almost. You know, it's like out of reality because it just always happens with us. But that's not the reality for most teams. So people out there that's saying that this is a bust and the Spurs wasted their draft pick, man, this happens all the time. The fact that we wasted a draft pick and it's the 19th pick, I mean, just welcome to the NBA. We're just not used to it. That just shows how good we are at drafting. But the Spurs tried, and honestly, we have one of the best developmental teams in the NBA. So if they couldn't get it out of Luka, just good luck to them, because I don't know what the problem was. I'm just speculating. But look, at the end of the day, we see the games, we see what happens, and that was a terrible play. That looked so bad. So bad. You got to protect your team. You got to have your team's back. And I don't know if he's had that. I don't know if he's had it off the court, but we know for a fact he didn't really have it on the court. So we'll see where his career goes from here. Luka, we're going to do a video, you know, giving you a goodbye eventually, you know, just a official goodbye. But I just wanted to give my thoughts on the Luka Samanic situation, and that's kind of what I came up with. So if you guys could give me a like, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, link in the description for that, the Patreon and YouTube members. So yeah, only $2 a month, by the way. I'll give it to you guys later. Till next time. Culture, man.